Folks, it is day 8 of playing Minecraft every day in July. You might be realizing I'm not wearing pants. And the reason for that is that my pants broke, but I got new pants. Alright, so in the last episode, we went and we killed the Ender Dragon. Today is end busting. And in preparation for that, when I woke up today, I started with a little bit of an early start observer. I'll tell you about it, because it was just me. I went and I got rid of a whole bunch of trees. I traded those into emeralds. We got the master farmer, so now we've got golden carrots. I torched up a bit of the place, bred a couple more cows. The cows are somehow escaping. I don't know how. What we do is we just punish them for their insolence, and that teaches an example. I got an armorer, which is how I got said diamond pants, but we're a little better. We have a looting sword and a fortune pickaxe, not as high of levels as I would want it to be. And now I think we are more than set to see if we can go end busting. We're gonna have to run over to that portal first. We're somewhere like this way for a while. We had to go like 2,000 blocks. I really should be going in the nether, but I don't have the best luck with the nether. Please don't put up a little angry montage of me dying in the nether. That'd be so mean. I don't want to see myself dying then. Again. And again. Again once more. I finally get to talk about my my 4th of July party. It was my first ever time having a party like that. I have no experience in planning a party for adults. And when you have adult friends, they expect to drink. I do not drink. And so what that means is that I had to bring my roommate along and try to figure out, like, what on earth are we actually purchasing? And I'm looking at different things, and I'm a sucker for good packaging. And one of them hits my eye. It is a bottle of a spirit labeled Doritos. There is, out there, a collaboration, uncategorized alcohol that is Doritos flavored, like nacho cheese Doritos. And I'm like, okay, like maybe it's like a corn tortilla thing, like corn's not rare in alcohol. No, it on the back, it even gives you a little graph. I'll give pictures for Noobster to put up. It gives you a little graph of like the flavor notes of it, and it's like, ooh, the umami tang of the nacho cheese. And I obviously, as I said, do not drink. I wouldn't drink it even if it was good. But there's something that's just so funny about it to me, of inviting people over. They're like, oh, do you have anything to drink? And I'm like, just you wait. And I pull out a small batch bottle of Doritos uncategorized spirit. And we hosted. It went great. I wouldn't say it was a hit, but I will say it was well loved. It got a lot of use. It sort of became a joke of it. I don't drink, so I don't know. Ooh. You getting a load of this? There's an emerald here. Come on, observer, I'll tip you. Oh yeah, you say that and he starts coming over. I get how it works. There you go. Congrats. This doesn't feel like the way to the... This doesn't feel like the way I'm supposed to go. I don't remember seeing a savanna ever. Wait, I do remember seeing that swamp. It's so weird seeing it with textures now. Because now I finally have my eyesight back. It's like I'm seeing my world for the first time with no color blindness. Oh, thanks. That's the, you know, they say burn your ships so you have no way back, or just give them to the observer and you're also gonna be no way back. Oh boy. Okay, I believe it's here. This feels right. It might be a little further down here. Yeah, that mountain looks familiar. It's so strange seeing it with textures. Observer had textures the whole time. Observer has perfect 20/20 vision. There really is a lot of spruce. I don't know if I took any time to... Ooh, old growth. Well, that'll be helpful if we have any bones. The whole pack achievement is something I'm not looking forward to in the slightest. That's just such a tough achievement to get. But yeah, I appreciate finding it. It's not the time, Spider. Keep it to your own 8 legs. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. You would think it'd be easier to retrace your steps when there's full color, but it's just too distracting. It's like all those people who tell you that you need to turn your phone into grayscale to make your phone less appealing. I don't know. Like, I get that colors have like a purpose, but I think there's a different need that you're getting out of your phone than just color. And I say that as someone who's tried that. I'm pretty fine with my phone usage, but like, there's definitely been times, you know, you get in that kick. It's late at night. It's always like 11 p.m. is the time where I want to fix my life. And I'm like, that's it. I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna start lifting. I'm gonna start push-up routine. By the end of the year, I'm gonna be able to do 500 push-ups. And then I get like 3 days in, and I'm like, I've done less push-ups than I even thought I would. This is like push pops is about the only pushing up I'm doing. Hello. Oh, sorry. Hey, there's my Twilight Forest portal. All right, let's hop in. This is gonna be weird to see this stronghold in full color. Sploosh. You made it here fast. You found yourself a side hoe? Never mind. All right, I'm not looking forward to going over to this. If I'm being completely honest, I hate end busting. It's just, I love the Elytra, right? I didn't bring any gunpowder. That would've been smart to do. That would've been an easy way back. But I digress. Let's just jump into it. What am I, Philip DeFranco? Let's just jump into it. I used to watch Philip DeFranco every day after school. When my mom would pick me up when I was in my freshman year. We both liked Philip DeFranco, so I just put on one of his videos. And I think that's one of the first lessons I had of, like, videos don't need to be, like, the craziest thing ever to have a place in your life. You know, I think it's really easy for everyone to be like, oh, you gotta one-up things all the time. It's like, no, that was just a routine I got to share with my mom, and, like, was every episode of his great? Like, doubtful. This is a wild spawn. Sorry, Philip and there's an end city! With a ship! Philip DeFranco can wait. I forget routine. This is awesome. Let me get the chorus flat. This rocks. That was super cool. I have to like mine my way down. This is wild. Alrighty. And that's us situated. Awesome. And I mean that's the easiest jaunt I have to do. I'm gonna be flying out of here in no time. Noobster, don't put a little does he know over my head. Noobster, don't do it. I know it's tempting, Noobster. I know I can see you typing those with your little froggy stuff. You know what? I'll take the hard time finding the stronghold and trade off for this. This is a much better reward. Like, do I want to just end pearl over to the other side? Not really. I would rather have investment in like a road. Common infrastructure. What if I built toll roads in my world and I just charged myself? Like every time I do this, I have to just like throw out a chorus fruit. Just paying my civic duty. You know, I don't like it either, but like what are you gonna do? We need to pay for the road somehow. Hello! Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Are we going for, how did I get, or like, great view from up here this early on? Keep hitting me, fellas. Nope. Nice! Alright, I'm feeling good about this. Keep hitting me. This will be a good time to get some diamond armor, too. I'll kill as many of these. I want shulker boxes, please. And the ender chest. No, stop teleporting away. I'm glad I invested in the bow. That'll be helpful to have. Are you gonna open up? Come out of your shell, babe. Take off your glasses, you're so much hotter, come on! No one sees you, I see you! I know you're the dorky girl in class, just open up, get out of your shell! There you go! Haha, ramifications! See, and that's why you just permanently stay cooped up in your shell. A little tip from Skip. Call me Tip the Tutorial, I take Venmo, I take Cash App. I'll take your money, just in general. Come on, folks, let's make a deal. That actually is a good call. Let me leave that, keep the silk touch, and now I can bring the end chest with me. I can leave, like, some of the extra stuff in here. Booyah, baby. Diamonds. Oh, gold. This is a very profitable end bust. You know what? I'm starting to come around on this end busting thing. Call me crazy, but as soon as it started turning in my favor, it got a whole lot more fun. Don't push me off. Okay. I just need to throw miscellaneous things in here for right now. And the rest can just be nebulous crafting material. Is this just silk touch and I'm breaking 3? Okay, well, I know I can't complain that much because it's actually a pretty lucky find. But, like, any amount of efficiency. Just give me a fast pass or something, please. So if I'm being honest, I don't know what point I started referring to as end busting. Like, I don't know when I heard that. Obviously, it's not my term. Although, I do remember one case of, like, I couldn't watch a Minecraft video for a while. Like, it was sort of like an all roads lead to back to Rome situation, where anytime that I watched a Minecraft video and just left my phone running, it would always go back to this one stream from Mumbo Jumbo in, like, 2016, where he was end busting on Hermitcraft. Like, that's somehow, like, all species evolve into crab, all YouTube evolves into Mumbo Jumbo end busting. Just like a random, Mumbo Jumbo doesn't live stream. I mean, maybe that's why, is that it was just this, like, long form video that got a bunch of watch time, and, like, it's rare for Mumbo to get that much watch time in a single video, because, like, that's a lot. I feel like this is a good time to get How Did I Get Here. It also feels like a good time for me to fall and break my legs, so let me just keep hoping for the best here. Come on. Great view from up here. Fantastic view. Oh, just the best view. Tremendous view. Come on. Yeah! I knew it was a good view. I invested right. Okay, now it's not as cool of a view. Now it's actually like a concerning view. This is a, course for it. Oh, thank God. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was not gonna be a fun time to learn how a skip splatters on the ground. Turn myself into a Rorschach test. I'm feeling good today. I think genuinely it helped that I could just wake up and just, like, log onto the world. You know, obviously, I'm only able to play on these worlds for so long in a day. Observers helping out, and, like, we've got other things to schedule around, if I'm being candid. And, like, it was just kind of nice to just be like, oh, okay, I'll just log on and, do some of these tasks, these menial tasks. That's what I spent so much of my time doing, was just, like, watching Game Grumps or different podcasts and just, like, consuming media while mining trees or strip mining or insta mining or anything like that. Anything menial in Minecraft I would do with noise. Very relaxing. So it was good to get back to that. I do really like this world a lot. This has been a very fun project for me in a lot of ways. One, it's just a lot of fun to try something different, but just also, like, I forget how much I just genuinely enjoy the survival of this game. And, like, getting to experience it in a way that, you know, I've played the game since I think December of 2011. So, in 13 years, almost, I've never done so many of these things. I never put phantoms in a boat to shoot both of them with a piercing crossbow. Which I get is maybe the cheesing way of doing that. That was still hard to do. I will accept that. I thought that was cool. Observer, you're just always everywhere to stare. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. You would wear white to my wedding day. I just know it. Yeah, you can groan all you want. Pick me, girl. So I don't drink, right? And it was at a previous party, I had bought this drink that labeled itself as a non-alcoholic social tonic, which me and my roommate still joke is the most pick-me option that you could possibly get. That's just being like, oh, sorry guys, nothing for me at this function. I'm just gonna have my non-alcoholic social tonic. Like, someone asks you, like, oh, what are you drinking? And you just have to be like, yeah, I guess I would be drinking if I was one of you, but I'm just having a non-alcoholic social tonic. So I couldn't find a more pick-me drink this time, unfortunately. I did want to participate. We were doing like different games. We did one called King's Cup, where you just every time that you pick a different thing from the deck, every card has a different association with it. So like an ace means that like it's the waterfall, like everyone has to go around in a circle and like keep drinking, and then like you can only stop drinking if the person in front of you stopped drinking. So it's sort of a risk reward. 2 is you point at someone else. 3 is me, you have to drink, just stuff like that. I want to participate in the game. I don't have, you know, something of that level. So I tried to go through my fridge and find just like the grossest things that I could to possibly participate with. And I feel like I did a pretty good job. So the first one that I got is my roommate has these coconut cold brew coffees, and I'm allergic to coconut, and I don't like black coffee cold brew. And I grabbed one of those. I wasn't trying to like put myself into too much like allergic risk. Like I'm not that allergic to coconut, but I'm enough where it's uncomfortable. And so I got some of that, and I'm just drinking along my coconut cold brew, and when other people who were drinking tried it, they were like, oh, this is worse than the White Claw I'm having. So I felt like I did a pretty good job. I felt like I was in the spirit of Christmas. Well, there's our boat. Should I try to kill them first? Probably. The easiest shots I have to land, and I'm still missing them. Nice. That sounded like Bulbasaur. When I was growing up, me and my friend Grayson were very big into Pokemon. He was in 3rd grade, I was in 1st grade, and the way that our classes were set up, it was that we shared, our school was so small that they put the 1st, 3rd, and 2nd grades together. I don't know why I read it out in that order, but, we were the cool ones, and the 2nd graders were the losers. I digress. But, we, trying to decide, like, oh, what would be, like, cool Pokemon. And we landed on the fact that, like, there hadn't been, at that point, I mean, I was in 1st grade in, what, like, 2008? So, like, we landed on the fact that there had never been, to that point, a poison electric type. And that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this purple and yellow Pokemon, which now exists. And, I'm not saying that they should, like, pay us royalties, you know, maybe a couple million, but I will also say that my ACH, in case they want to route it my way. But yeah, Grayson actually, he messaged me the other day. He's still one of my best friends, and he messaged me and he told me he's watching the July series while he's doing code compiling. And I just have to smile and nod, because even though my dad's a programmer, you know, Grayson, one of my best friends, is a programmer, like, I do not know what compiling means. If it's like a video rendering, sure. But past that, yeah. Ooh, the dragon head. That feels like it's worth having. Don't hit me. It's so nice, I can just ask them not to hit me and they don't hit me. How about that, huh? Well, we've gotten all the advancements that we could get here. Ow. I thought if I held down right-click, then it would work better, but I guess not. I don't know how often that sends in little, like, button sensors or whatever there, but inputs, that's the word. See, all those code compilers out there, they were probably listening to that and they're like, inputs. Not me. Sorry. The best of my knowledge for programming is that I don't like it when software doesn't work. That's usually the quickest way to get my day down to get my mood down, is just having to, like, troubleshoot something. When you build your life around, like, computer stuff and then it just starts to, like, revolt back, you feel infinitely powerless. You immediately powerless, right? Like, oh, okay, yeah, I really, my life is just inside of this black box, and, like, I lose it, I'm just like, oops. But then, you know, I'm not gonna learn what code compiling means, so I can't solve it, so there you go. How would we have for shulker shells? We got 12? Alright. Plus we already made one. So that's a pretty good set. Let me not go and teeter off on that edge while I'm getting low on that. That seems like a bad time to start and learn when the levitation falls out. This is a big, like, end city. This is all... I lucked out here pretty good, I'm gonna say. At a certain point, I've been hit by enough levitation, I'm just like, I'm done! I've had it! There's like one of my younger sisters, you know, you just like, You keep getting asked questions. Every kid goes through like a why phase, and then you reach a point where like, I don't know. There's no answer in the universe I don't have. Maybe that'll be the one good thing for AI is that kids can keep asking it why and don't have to ask me why. I appreciate the curiosity, but I don't appreciate the fact that like, I don't know. You reach a point where my knowledge is limited. I'll gladly take the diamond chestplate. That seems a lot better than this Curse of Vanishing one. 12 diamonds? I'm rolling in it. This is great. Do you want to try to find another? Oh, looks good on you, Observer. Now you really do look like a me. Da 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 da. Nice, Observer. Well, see you later. I guess I do have logs. I could just make a trapdoor.